Gaming. Looks like we are live. Gonna do an audio test real quick. So got a new headset that, fun fact, I can't mute without unplugging it. Which is just fucking hilarious. Oh my god. So okay, the audio is fine. It just kind of echoes a little bit, so you might hear the whirring of the headset. I'm very sorry for that. I wish I could do anything about it, but I cannot. At least not without completely reprogramming it. So that's fun. Here, I'm gonna change exactly how much audio this picks up. Alright, mic volume I want pretty much all of, and game volume I'll have low. Just overlay. Top middle's fine. Expanded. Yeah, do full thing. Transparency. About 50-50. There we go. Good enough. Sorry, wanted to just wrap things up. So, we got a new mic, so I'll be able to stream more consistently. Expect one every night of the week. Okay? One to 2 hour stream every night of the week. Okay? Because I love you guys. We're going to do a good chunk of content every one. And for this Dragon Age Origins playlist, I'll be counting until I complete Origins, Awakening, Golems of Amgarak, Witch Hunt, and Liliana's Song and Darkspawn Chronicles. So I'll be doing all of the Origins content in one playlist. So I'll be counting for that. I think once we're a good portion of the way through Origins, I'll probably just do all of Liliana's Song in one clip, all of Darkspawn Chronicles in one clip. I might even do both at once, just to kind of like get the shit out of the way. I might save Darkspawn Chronicles for after Origins for spoiler purposes. Although Liliana's Song I could have done first and just had the armor, because the armor is actually really well-rounded for both warriors and rogues. But
what is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother.
my favorite character right there, like goofball on the right.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to
One of my
you
favorite
if
lines
I
in
must.
Origins.
Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how things put together.
I know what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That will give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
How can a dwarf be a mage?
You never know, these mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away, I apologize.
You must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. Name's Dave.
Right, that was the name.
The name that they will
Haven't
never
been any
use.
Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
I've been fighting them for centuries.
Hard to believe most folks here think the Darkspawn disappeared after the last Blight, when your people still suffer every day. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages...
Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna set the party to invite only. Well... Nah, I'm good.
...know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Yeah, let me see if my buddy's on, because I don't have him friended on my alt. He is not on. That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Oof. Alright, well, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Now what is you? Oh, I guess I'll never be able to open it. Shit. Who knows, maybe in the DLC I will. Hang on, I never checked. Can I actually go back here yet? Or do I have to wait until the DLC to get back here? Oh, I do. That sucks. But you can't get out there in the Return to Ostagar DLC, which we will handle eventually. Just not yet. Probably keep the armor for myself along with the weapons because it's the best warrior set that you can get. At least once you upgrade it. I'm gonna go get the key, although first let's talk to Dav and Sir Jory.
You're not what I thought
We're gonna
you'd
do
be.
everything. We're gonna do full completion for Ostagar.
Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I did. No, that's a lie. I'm looking forward to it.
You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Here, we can save a trip by just not talking to the quartermaster. Or not talking to the dogmaster. We're gonna get the dog anyways.
Recruit we've heard about.
Alright, yep, I'm Dave.
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens.
Let me see if I can change my mic sensitivity. Oof. Yeah, no, I can't.
I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
That is very loud. Okay, hang on. Not all dwarves are smiths, you know.
Of course, my father was the castle smith, so I encountered dwarves through him. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
David said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Yoink. I'm getting intel. Now we got the prisoner.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I have
I
not.
don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Ah, shit. Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Yep.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
Did he give me the key, or did I have to specifically ask for the key? Yeah, I had to ask for the key. Doesn't matter. I'll be able to get it in return to Ostagar. Just figured I'd help him out. Have the minor... I don't know if you should be standing. Okay.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Oh. Well, we have them on the run, I hear.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
It's possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Lovely.
It burns.
That's cool, buddy. Okay, well, that's everybody talked to. I think. Well, there's still Wynn. Wait, did I see a quest marker? No? Oh, there's a chest up there. Nothing else, huh? Let me look around. Apparently I can actually talk to Terran Logain a little early. That's pretty interesting. Although, you know.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die. Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Damn. That's a lot of shit. Oh my god. There's so many. Emotional shit, not physical shit. If the valley was drenched in shit, we'd have a different problem. Never actually looked around Ostagar, so I'm just having a little peek-see. Well, I've looked around once, but... Priest. Stuff! Can I talk to the priest lady?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the
Champions of the just. Fun fact, every main mission in Dragon Age Inquisition is a word or phrase from the Chant of Light. Except I think the first one, Wrath of Heaven, or maybe it is. It's like Wrath of Heaven and Hushed Whispers.
You're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're
Champions
quite
of the
finished
Just.
piling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed. The way she wields a guild makes it stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood.
The scrolls
Understood.
contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges.
Oh,
Alistair.
Duncan
Return
knows.
quickly and
He knows.
We will.
then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, and I take it you can't do shit, can you? Yeah, you really can't do nothing. I don't have any specs unlocked, do I?
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
If only. Oh my god, if only. The Darkspawn stay
I told you all have business in the
villains
wilds.
throughout
The gate's
the
open for you.
entire
Just
series.
be careful
I
out
wonder if
there.
they're gonna appear in
Even a Grey
Dreadwolf.
Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Or other, hang on, shit. What did they call Dragon Age 4? Because I know they name dropped it a couple weeks ago. Oh shit! What did BioWare call it? Yep, they did call it Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Okay. When are they thinking it's gonna come out? Okay, okay, enough Googles. We're fine. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright, folks. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're probably gonna wrap up with Ostagar. So, we'll get the rest of the Korkari Wilds done, and then we're gonna do Tower of Ishal. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna fucking invite my boy Steve. Maybe I should add his ID as well. That'd be amazing. Unless he got off? Yeah, but that can't be the case. Unless he's just tagged as offline. Hang on. Alright, I'll shoot him an invite. Alright. So.
As you say. Of course.
Howdy. I don't quite know if my audio is good. I'm trying to see. Because this is a new headset. It was $15. Can you tell it was $15? Okay, I can increase your volume. Because I didn't know if you were tagged as offline or not. I'll probably wrap up with Ostagar, and then I will... Okay, increasing your volume, increased game volume exponentially. Ah. Oh yeah. Alright, lowering headset volume and mixers changing. Yeah, because I didn't know or not. It was a little confusing. But I'll definitely hop on either Red Dead or Siege. Huh. See, on Origins, I'm in my Part 2 stream. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna... Well, if I ever say something out of context, it's because I'm playing Origins and I'm reading out the line for chat. So, I'm explaining ahead of time that if I say something that's either really out of context or hilariously in context, that's why. And oh my god, the combat music is so fucking loud. So I think I've figured out a pattern for when I'm going to be doing the DLC campaigns. So I'm definitely going to do the main 4 in canonical order. So Origins, the base game, then Awakening, then Golems, and then Witch Hunt. But
well, he's not
oh my god, yep, found my thumbnail. Click.
Was attacked by
Oh, damn it, too late. Fuck, I'm gonna have to hope it pans back to my face. Because that was the best fucking scene.
They came out of the ground.
Please look back up at me.
Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Yeah, try to bandage him up at
in
least.
my pack.
Oh my god, that was the perfect clip, and I wasted my opportunity.
I've got to get out of here.
You know what, I'll just take the screenshot from the stream. I'll find it. What minute mark is this? Around 30 minutes? Okay, so I'll go to like 29.
Did you hear? An entire patrol.
Oh, my second favorite line in the whole series is right here.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed.
For a game from 2009, it really doesn't try and hide its humor.
A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
Amazingly enough, despite the fact that Origins took like a decade to come out, Inquisition was the most polished and it took like 2 years.
I'm not a coward.
Although to be fair, Inquisition's on that next-gen nonsense.
We should go back.
I remember, because Inquisition released in like 2014, so it was on the 360 and the Xbox One. So on the Xbox One, exactly once per profile, you can choose to port your 360 saves for your same profile. which is cool and all, except I've always played on alts, or at least the accounts that I had recognizable progress on, I played on alts, so yeah. I mean, furthest I got was pretty far in my last Origins run, or my last full series run. Had a good run with Joel, which ironically enough looked identical to Dave here, every slider to the far left. Except he was taller, so his proportions were less even, rather. Then there was my Hawk in Dragon Age 2. Janasa was her name, or something like that. She was a fun character. And then there was Paul. He was my my De La Shelf Inquisitor, and then I stopped playing Inquisition. So the fun part about streaming is that I might actually get to finish Inquisition for once. Because Inquisition was kind of the same thing for me as Origins was for you guys. It's just, it's too different.
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn close. I know I don't.
Because, believe me, the Xbox controls are much smoother than on PC. On PC, there's way too much going on. If you saw, like, a peek of my,
I know I'm relying on you to protect me. Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn, whatever their cunning.
Wasn't it like the tactical view mode or something? Which we don't have on console. Although to be fair, on console, if you check out either the VOD or this stream, you'll see that the controls are much more streamlined. Which is weird because I've never played it on PC, but I've seen it played on PC and it is janky.
So let's get a move on.
Some games, 360 all the way, because compared to PC, obviously I don't have like the full top-down aesthetic, and the menu is completely different for like in-game, like the level up thing. Instead of being like a little booklet, it's like it's kind of like a couple pages worth of things, like not booklet pages, but you know, you'll see eventually if you do decide to check out the VOD. It's up to you if you don't want spoilers or whatnot. But and then there's the abilities. The abilities I can either access through the radial menu, which I activate with left trigger. Usually it's a hold, but I set it to toggle because I'd like to be able to concentrate. You activate all your shit from here, but my spells and talents are all here, and I can map 6 of them to my quick access. So I get my first row, which X, Y, and B I can path a button to, and then I can hold down the right trigger, and I get a second rail of buttons. So it's still X, Y, B. And all the games kept that, which is cool. So it's that same kind of like platform consistency. Oh shit, that flower. I need that flower. Can I access it yet? I can't access it because it'll prompt a cutscene. So I have to exit combat and then do that.
Very well.
I'd say...
As you say, of course.
I think you mentioned you did a little bit of the origin story, but the game was... You were murdering rats in the cellar, how dare you. You're killing rats in the larder, if I had to guess, because didn't you do the human noble? Yup! That's the human noble origin story. That's a fun one. Yeah, the tutorial's not nice. I think this is my first game where I'm consistently not playing on Piss Baby difficulty. I'm on normal, and I'm going to try and stay on normal. I'm not going to be one of those people who plays the whole game on Nightmare. Those people need to go outside. Okay, so it's like people on the Dragon Age subreddit, or on the Dragon Age Wiki Discord server, which I'm on, because it's a very fun community. Surprisingly non-toxic. About as non-toxic as a box of crayons. We got a purple one here and there,
white with a red center.
The rest are fine.
Ostagar was asking about those.
Because the purple ones is bad for you. I would know. I'm training to be a Marine. So, what do I care?
The Kennel Master said this flower can
very
help
important
dogs
skill
that
to
get
have.
sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate,
Yep.
he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
I could have avoided this cutscene entirely if I just talked to the Kennel Master, but then I would have had to put a muzzle on a doggy, and I didn't want to do that. Plus, it saves me a trip. So I can just do one quick thing, and then when I'm back into Ostagar, I can just give him the flower. I thought you were still playing Red Dead, and I was really confused for a second, because I'm like, wait a minute, they put the B50 in Red Dead? Oh, damn. I didn't know you were on. Oh, yeah.
We'll be done. I think we work well together.
Yeah, for this month, it's, or for this week, ranks are off.
We must strike quickly.
I remember the first time I did it, I accidentally bought a holster not knowing it was an offhand holster. Did you make the exact same mistake? Oh, yeah, I usually buy it from the gun store.
Dead yet? Very well. Yes.
It's in your wardrobe.
Yes.
Say your prayers.
Yeah, yours is like a sad bedroll. Mine's a 10.
We'll be done.
Yeah, that's a less sad bedroll with a tarp. Ah. Yeah, volcanic pistols are free right now. If you want, you can save up for a second navy, so that way you can just run around with 36s and just going nuts. Ooh, Dwarven War Axe. I'm gonna trade out to that because technically it's mine. Never mind, my sword does more damage. Yeah. I love getting kills with the varmint rifle because it feels just so violently toxic. You use it to hunt stuff, but its main purpose is for like the collector role. If you want to knock birds' nests out of trees without damaging them, they're the only weapon that'll do it. I think bows used to, but they got removed. Oh yeah, that was last week's reward for logging in, because allegedly that's a reward. So we're dropping this game like a hot sack of shit, but here's some spicy firework rounds. So we're even. Yeah. Because you're both not even a rank, and it's like it's like $850 to get the incendiary buckshot pamphlet. So you'll take what you can get, I think. It is. Yeah, that's quite a jump.
Very well.
I think because of the whole get a % off pistols. Oh wow. Quite a bit. You could probably pick up one of your rolls. Do you have Bounty Hunter yet? Of course you do. Okay. I know you need 25 for it, but once you have like a decent pool, I do heavily suggest Moonshiner. Because it is a fun, good, reliable roll. And you can set up your Moonshine Shack wherever you want, but I suggest either New Austin or Tall Trees. Because they're fairly non-rocky terrain, ignoring Jorge's Gap in New Austin. You've seen how that turns out twice. The first time I blew through it way too fast and flipped over. Second time, we had like that whole tunnel of horses going. That was funny as hell. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention to my health. First health potion I've had to use. How has Alistair not fucking died yet? Why did you have your sword out? Damn, I'm really showcasing this game's age with how intelligent the AI are. Here we go, let's go help Numbnuts down here. And of course he dies before I can get a swing in. It's just like Siege. I say let me ace and some recruit just blindly barrels through a door and stabs somebody. How dare they kill somebody that would have piqued me? Oh yeah, Breakpoint on like max difficulty can be fun.
Very well.
Keyword can be fun. Shit. Oh, this might be Alistair's first in cap. There you go, Alistair. He's figured out how to shield dash works. Oh, George just ate shit.
That's a shame.
Ooh, level up. Oh. Yeah, I get to do loot stuff. Oh shit, I have no warrior specs. Okay, I've got to save up for that then. If only it was there, that would be the only sidearm I rock. Although I think the only... I could just never get used to pistols because all three of them are kind of shit. Volcanics are fine, Mausers do functionally nothing, and the semi-auto I just never used. I just couldn't get behind it. Although the Navy revolver, that thing will kick ass. Ooh. Well, once you hit level 31, you can buy express rounds, which are the most consistently high damage bullets in the game. Which, fun fact, an express round in a rolling block rifle is the most... It is the highest damage conventional weapon in the game. Which is why I love it so much, because it means you can just... You can dodge in and out of cover all you want. I'm one-tapping you if I hit you in the toe. Because not only is it a 50 cal, it's a 50 cal in Action Express. It doesn't discriminate. Yeah, those are fun. They do a little bit more damage and they kind of act like shotgun shells. Kind of. I wouldn't rely on.
Live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden.
I mean, cheap
over to
for an
those who
airsoft kit.
enslaved us
Cheap
a
for an
century.
airsoft kit.
Then our current
But
forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier.
Hello,
on the road.
Caboose.
I understand.
You don't understand this
congratulations,
ritual, but
Arl.
hello, Caboose. I have an offer to make. I will give you $7 and a McDouble with no pickles if you buy me an airsoft Sturmgewehr 44. It's an even trade. In fact, if anything, it's in your favor because it's my favorite kind of food, a McDouble with no pickles. I don't feel that special.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed.
Joke's
now
on you,
more
I
than
don't have a bank account.
Your fascination with glory and legends.
I love when
will be
people
your
text me
undoing,
saying they have my
Caleb.
bank
We
info,
must
like, yeah, that's
attend
funny,
to
joke's on you, I don't
reality.
have a bank account, so if you'd like to tell me
Fine.
what my bank account
Speak
is,
your
I'd be very
strategy.
grateful to be able to store my
Grey
money
Wardens
someplace.
and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge.
Well, I'm not
from
even a
the
part of
flank
a
the
joint one.
Darkspawn. I remember.
Because my
This is the
job, I'm
tower
paid
of
under the
Ishar in
table, I
ruins,
get
yes?
money
Well,
through
who
petty
shall light
cash.
this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey
Yeah, and guess
Wardens
who's
to
not
make
doing
sure it's
that?
done.
So I'm trying to get my work papers in order because there are places who have shot me offers, but... Yeah. Bill record, but if it's not dangerous, I can do it myself.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Oh, I'm not sure if you got my text earlier, but
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
mage
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save
oh,
them
I just
for the
realized
dark
that's Ulrich. It's that guy who turns into a fucking demon. It's that guy.
Thank you, Loghain.
He kills a lot of people.
Moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of
I've been
Paragon
enjoying
to
stabbing
stem
him.
the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. Glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the tower.
Remember when I tried to do my my old bloodstream on the middle difficulty, but I kept dying at the dock, so I changed it down to the fucking easiest
beacon
one.
is not lit,
It's just without skipping a beat. I'm not sure if you guys got my text earlier, but I have decided on my annual cosplay, and I am going for Sundowner. So I'm debating. I might do a second one. And I might also do Jetstream Sam, but if I also do Jetstream Sam, I'm going to use a bald cap for Sundowner. Because I am not against just shaving my head for the Sundowner one. But, you know. You see, both those characters are great, because, you know, one is just an honest warmonger trying to make a living, and the other is schizophrenic as hell. So, two sides of my coin, you know? A schizo and a warmonger. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. A schizo and a warmonger walk into a bar. War crimes this, can't eat drywall that, microwaving mice is wrong, they said. Global demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket, just like the good old days after 9/11. Actual in-game audio, by the way. That's actual, and that's an actual line from Sundowner, where he's talking about how he's jump-starting the war economy with Senator Armstrong, and he describes how he's about to hit payday because they're going to start a war in 3 hours, and because they're going to start a war, demand for PMCs is going to skyrocket, or private military corporations, just like, ironically enough, what actually did happen after 9/11, where global demand for PMCs skyrocketed, and then we all kind of like went balls deep in Iraq, and all that shit. I love how all of the characters in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance have like these crazy motivations for like fighting what they believe in. Meanwhile, Sundowner, he just really likes killing people. He's just an honest warmonger trying to make a living.
Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance.
Give war a
From the top,
chance.
You'll overlook the entire valley.
He says as he like gores the Prime Minister, but you know.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
No. The Prime Minister of whatever fucking country they were in, but still. Oh my god. Alright, I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Okay, I'm gonna dump more points into dexterity. I'm gonna get warrior talents about precise striking, so I can just like have a larger chance for crits. Oh, I got 2 talents. Well, I'm gonna get a shield thing as well then. Deciding to go for weapon and shield like I do with all my warriors, because the best equipment is all weapon and shield. I can get Starfang for Origins, and then once I start Awakening, I can just upgrade all of the King Kalen shit from Return to Ostagar. Because there's nothing stopping me, and it's all amazing equipment. So, there's... I think it's like some of the best equipment you can actually get in the game, aside from, oh, what was the armor set? The Armor of the Sentinel, which actually I might end up running, because, only reason I don't run it on human characters is because there's a graphical glitch where if you have Soldier's Peak installed, it'll retexture the Armor of the Sentinel, but not the helmet, to look like the Warden Commander set from, Soldier's Peak. Which is cool and all, except the colors do not mesh at all. I'll send you a screenshot of both later, but... because I can just, like, pull up both sets. How they're supposed to look, and how it doesn't look. Well, time for one of the most badass cutscenes in Dragon Age, which I'm gonna be quiet for. Except I can't mute with this headset at all. I can't even do, like, the slidey thing up above my head because it still picks up audio. Then I slide it back down. There's no dial either anywhere on the cord. I just have to unplug my mic. I'm just gonna be whisper quiet, you know.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
I like how out of all of the attacking operators that have access to smokes, you pick Glaz. Well, to be fair, Glaz's smoke grenades are the most integral to his primary gadget, so... Really hope your audio was not included for that one. Okay. I'd rather sound schizophrenic than have that joke make it through. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Archers!
No, you gotta wait so you can wallbang Flycatcher, because that's funnier.
Hounds!
Doggies are gonna get stabbed here. Trigger warning. Trigger warning, war dogs become victims of war. Yeah, I'm still playing Dragon Age Origins. It's I'm gonna... Cause there's war dogs, and I don't know. Mabari Warhounds. They're cool. They're good dogs. You can get one. And by you can get one, I mean the game kinda like hands one to you. Even like the DLC where you return to Ostagar, literally called Return to Ostagar,
cross the bridge.
Is it gives you an extra chance to recruit the dog in case you missed him the last 3 times. Just because you can get a dog for free during the Human Noble origin story, or you can save the dog at Ostagar and it'll appear right after the battle, or with the Return to Ostagar DLC, you can feed the dog and try and send him on his way, except he will join your party because he's a dog, and he understands that you gave him food and he's not going to find food in a snowy wasteland. Which, I don't know why it snowed at Ostagar, let alone enough to kind of like flood the whole place with snow. Because I got a couple months went by, but it's a fucking blizzard.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Walker's like Sundowner. To be fair, it will break eventually. Bulletproof doesn't mean it won't eventually. Did he reload?
It will be done.
Big Iron does not discriminate. I remember, he should not have survived that many shots to the head from a deagle. I'm sorry, he was not coming out of that. And he lived long enough to tell me his shitty exposition for the next Ghost Recon. Project Wonderland is still gonna happen. That's cool, buddy. That's cool, buddy. I shot you 9 times in the head with a D50. You should not be talking right now. Your head should not even be remotely intact. One shot from a D50 will do that. No, you don't, buddy. No, you don't. Project Wonderland is still gonna happen.
As you say.
Whatever you say, buddy. I mean, everybody is dead, so I don't really see how you're going to accomplish that one. But good luck, friend. You would not even survive the shot hitting you. You're talking about a 50 cal round. You're not gonna survive that. Don't care what you... A point blank 50 cal round, and keep in mind, D50s are usually chambered in Action Express. So not only is that a 50 cal round at point blank range, but it is Action Express. The bullet that they make to level mountains. And it's like a full mag dump of like 8 of them. This is the shit you put in a rolling block rifle, okay? It's just and he survives 8, so he can do his thing. I get gameplay reasons. It's not expecting me to use the D50, except the blueprint for the D50 is right outside where he is. It's in the crate that is right outside the boss fight. It's in that one that's like tucked way on the outer fence. So it's like, I mean, they might randomize, but still,
Vile and tainted creatures.
Cool, I passed a physical resistance check. Ah, and he delayed his fireball for too long, so the grease didn't ignite.
It will be done.
Okay.
As you say.
Damn. Oh my god.
Yes. By the stone.
Oh, and the mage is dead, so my sword's no longer on fire.
You asked for it.
So should it. Of course.
Oh shit. Okay, this is actually scary. How much damage they are doing, because now our 2 unnamed party members I have to add are dead. So.
Of course.
Okay, shield bash, recharge quicker.
It will be done. Very well.
I don't have healing potions.
Yes, of course. It will be done.
Ah, and Dave went down.
Right.
Come on, Alistair, win the 1v1. Alistair won the 1v1. Okay, do I have injury kits? Of course I don't. Ugh, okay, I'm gonna have to deal with that gash.
Of course. As you say.
I'll probably hop on Siege.
Yes.
After this.
Very well.
If I die, I'll just leave off on my autosave, but I'm gonna try and finish the Tower of Ishaw. Problem is, I have no potions. Pretty much everybody has an injury except for Alistair for some reason, which is weird because usually he always counts first. He has like the weakest starting constitution ever. But I love the noises. The combat noises are fantastic. Ah, don't shield bash me, you bitch. Only I can do that. Bonk. I know you're bleeding badly. Walk it off. What's funny is that literally the injury I have is flesh wound. Or, no, it's bleeding. Oh. penalty to regeneration. I don't think that's my problem. I don't think regeneration's my problem here. So, that injury means nothing to me. I mean, I don't even have injury kits to get rid of it. And I don't have a rogue in my party, so I can't pick any of the chests. Like how most of the containers, if you wait to open them until return to Ostagar, they have some cool loot. Meanwhile, with these chests, if you still open them and return to Ostagar, they're still dog shit radiant loot. Alright, well, I'm actually going to wait to finish the Tower of Ishal. I'm going to save and quit right here, and that makes episode 2 of Dragon Age Origins. We're a good way in. I'll finish the Tower of Ishal, and I will do pretty much all of Lothering next stream, which is a decent chunk. Then after that, we will probably start one of our main quests, if not one of the DLCs. I'll either get Shale or I'll do Soldier's Peak so I have party storage. Alright, that's all. Goodbye, my friends.